Nice look there across the Ohio River into downtown Cincinnati. The Cardinals and the Reds are next. Now from the future home of the 2015 All-Star Game, there's a great look at Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. Game number 3 of this new season between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Cincinnati Reds. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian here for this NL Central Division matchup. I'm joined by Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Eric, let's give the folks at home a look at what's happened in the first 2 games of the series.
Yeah, and I think right now both teams are just trying to get into the flow of the season. And it's a first series. You just want to get through this, start getting used to playing every day. Hopefully come out of the gate strong.
We'll hear plenty more from the guys moving forward, but before we do, let's have a look at the starting lineup for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals, as manager Mike Matheny will line his guys up this way. And there you get a look at the starting pitcher, whose job it'll be to keep these guys in check. His number is right there on the right side of your screen. Mark McGuire will head for the box as we are just about ready to get things going today. And our first pitch of the afternoon is taken for ball 1 as we are underway here in Cincy. And now this misses as well as he's behind the leadoff man this afternoon, 2-0 now. Two and one now. Slurve, good pitch, and it's back to 2-2. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. The pitch. Fastball, strike 3 called, and he's caught looking to begin the afternoon. And there's something he just may well remember for quite a while. His first big league punch-out. I'm sure he's hoping it'll be the first of many, many more.
And you hear a lot of pitching coaches talking about pitchers letting their defense do the work. But the truth is, if you want to stick around in the big leagues, you're going to have to take matters into your own hands every once in a while, too. In this day and age, you have to be able to strike guys out if you want to be successful.
John Jay will get his first opportunity now. Now a late square, and this is popped up. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. And this is low, ball 2, 2-1. Now a bouncing ball for the shortstop, Cozart. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first. Michael Lee will stride in now. 2 hits for him, including a home run in last night's contest. And he takes ball 1.
That's the ball. Ball 1, no play.
Just underway here in Cincinnati. Now the 1-0 pitch. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
And a swing and a ball hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd foul. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Sometimes if you let that changeup go too soon, it'll take off on you. He's lucky that didn't hit him.
Just does stay alive as this is fouled back. Full count now. 3-2. Number 3 would be next. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Well, he's going to find that hitters in the big leagues are much more patient than they were down at AAA. A strikeout in the minors turns into a walk at this level.
Number 3 digs in at the plate. Now here's the first pitch. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Boy, good pitch, good spot. That thing tailed right back over the outside corner.
Pretty well hit deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats. Foul. A runner on first with 2 away. Well hit, deep right center field. And this ball is gone. So it's a 2-run shot to right center as the Redbirds have taken a 2-0 lead.
This guy's been a real pain in the backside so far in this series. I mean, this is his 2nd home run here in 3 days, so he is really seeing the ball well now.
Yadier Molina will get his first opportunity here. Took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. Oh, a hard hit ball that'll be caught over there at first. Pretty much right in the glove that time, and the inning is over. But the Cards do strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run dinger. Bottom of the first coming up. It's now the starting lineup for Cincinnati in this one. And look there at the starting pitcher charged with facing these guys as his numbers are on your screen. And the Cardinals behind him will look like this defensively. Billy Hamilton will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first.
Leading off for the Reds, center fielder, Billy Hamilton.
And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Yeah, you know, first time through, he likes to start guys off with a fastball. And it's a good one, too. You know, he'll run it up there in the mid-90s.
Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate.
If there's one thing base stealers don't like, it's when you throw at their legs. Now that's their meal ticket you're messing with.
Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone.
Well, most scouts rate players' attributes on a 20 to 80 scale, with 80 being considered elite. I'll tell you what, that's an 80 fastball. I don't mean miles per hour. He is bringing it, folks.
Brandon Phillips will stand in, the National League starter at second base in last year's All-Star game. Off the plate and low here, ball 1. Now here's a swing and a ground ball back up the box. And boy, just about overshot his man at first, but he's able to keep a foot on the bag over there, and that's out number 2.
Batting third, first baseman.
Joey Votto will stand in now. He homered in the ballgame last night. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
And you know, this is a guy that loves the ball down and in. It's one of the locations he really covers well, so they're going to want to mix their spots here.
Now a ball hit hard but fouled as this one forces the third base coach to dance out of danger. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. One and two now to the former MVP. And he reaches for one but can't find it as he's down on strikes for the final out. 1-2-3 go the Reds. They trail things here 2-0. Johnny Peralta will get his first shot here. Couple of hits in 4 trips last night.
Shortstop, Johnny Peralta.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. And there's ball 2 now to Peralta as they fall behind 2-1.
Here we go again. He's fallen behind already here to start the second. I guess he didn't learn his lesson.
And a swing and a miss as that looked like self-defense there. It's 2-2.
That got in his kitchen big time right there.
And here's a ball hit in the air, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Grounded foul. Still 2 strikes. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
He already walked one guy in the first inning. Now he's in danger of losing the leadoff guy here in the second.
And he's just going to make him throw as many pitches as he can as he fouls another one away, and it's still full at 3-2. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
And getting that first guy of the inning does a lot for the confidence of a young pitcher, especially after that 2-run first inning. Now he's got something to build off of.
Colton Wong steps in now. Swinging a grounder fouled off to the left. Swing and a ball hit foul as this will find the seats in right. Now a swing and a miss on a pitch well out of the strike zone as he becomes the second out.
Looks like he's finding his bearings here a little bit better in the second after a rough first inning. He gets the strikeout right here, but boy, he could have used one of these an inning ago, that's for sure.
Dexter Fowler will stand in here looking to keep the inning alive with 2 gone now in the top of the second. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Well, much better here in the second inning. To me, he looked a little bit tentative early on. It's starting to look like he's finding the rhythm now.
Tries to drop one down here, but he misses. Strike 2.
Yeah, not a bad idea. He waited a pitch there before showing bunt. Sometimes that might back that third baseman up a step or two if he sees you're not bunting at the first pitch.
And he gets him to go after 102 as this is popped in the air toward the left side of the infield. Cozart is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Cardinals. They're up 2-0. Marlon Byrd will start things off in the bottom of the second.
Left fielder, Marlon Byrd.
Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless.
0-1.
And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1.
I'll give him this. He's not intimidated up there. That was inside. Close to triple digits. He didn't even flinch.
The 1-1. Fastball called strike, 1-2.
Yeah, that finds a zone, but some of these pitches are getting a little too much elevation. That could come back to bite him.
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
Boy, that's a good take there. I don't think I could have laid off that one.
Let's go Marlins! Let's go Marlins! Let's go Marlins!
Now a ball hit foul down the line in right and in amongst the fans. Full count, 3-2. Devin Mesoraco waits on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Now after the leadoff walk, that'll bring the tying run to the plate. So let's see if they can use that as a springboard to a big inning.
Devin Mesoraco will stand in now following the leadoff walk, and might we see a bunt attempt here in the 2-run ball game?
Every extra run helps. It's a possibility, but I think they'll probably let him take his chances swinging away.
Now the first pitch. And they'll start him with a fastball that misses down and away for a ball, 1-0.
Well, not really how you want to start the next guy after a walk. That pitch isn't even close.
Let's go, Cincy!
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Very patient here in these opening few innings.
And I think that's exactly what they're going to need to do. The more hitters counts that you can get yourself in, the more fastballs you're going to see. And this is a good fastball hitting team.
3-0 now.
Well, I can understand being careful here, but this early in the game, let him hit the ball. Do not give away free passes.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
Now, this is going to be a short outing if walks continue to be a problem. I mean, that's 2 already here in the second inning.
Curtis Granderson will get his first shot here as you check out his numbers from 2013.
And it's been a good start to 2014. He's got to be happy with the way he's come out of the gate swinging the bat.
In there at the letters 0-1.
Now with 2 on, nobody out, you got to be thinking strikeout double play out there on the mound. One or the other is what you really need.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Now a ground ball towards the hole. And a base hit there for the Reds, their first of the ball game. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out. Jaime Garcia will be summoned now to take over following the injury.
Number 54, Jaime Garcia.
Zach Cozart will stand in against the new pitcher, and he couldn't ask for a better scenario as he stands in with the bases loaded and nobody out. And obviously looking for the ground ball here as this misses low. It's 1-0.
Well, right here is where you've got to be smart out there. They've got nowhere to put you, so we probably won't be working the corners.
The 1-0 pitch. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. Tight spot. Bases loaded. Nobody out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Bad time for the strike zone to go MIA.
Yeah, and he could have used that one, no doubt about it.
Come on, guys, get the run.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. 2-2. In the air to straightaway center field. Catch made by Jay. Here comes the runner from third. And they are on the board with the sac fly as this is now a 2-1 game.
Well, from a defensive point of view, this does cost them a run on the sacrifice fly, but at least they're finally able to get an out. Plus, the other 2 runners have to hold, so double play still in effect if they can get a ground ball.
Gordon Beckham will dig in here.
Come on, Red.
First pitch sinker misses in on the hands that time. It's a ball and no strikes. First and second now, 1 man out. Had him out in front there as he takes strike 1 on the circle change. Runner staying tight to the bag at second. Here's the pitch. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. Swinging a ground ball towards the middle. Wow, a flip to second for 1. The relay on to first, the double play, and the side is retired. Boy, oh boy. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh my goodness. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. Jaime Garcia is ready to go here as we begin the third.
Pitcher, Jaime Garcia.
And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Now the 0-1 is lifted in the air out to left field. And the leadoff man retired now in the Cardinal third.
Well, always nice to get the inning started against the pitcher. And he sets him down easily for the first out of the third.
Mark McGuire will get his second shot at it now. He was called out on strikes to open up the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike one. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. In under the hands with a fastball, it's 1-2. One thing you can say with certainty, he's really tried to take some ownage on that inside part of the plate.
It's something that you need to learn as a young pitcher. You've got to have that willingness to work inside, or guys at this level will just lean out over the plate and eat you up.
Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way. Closing fast, and he makes the diving catch.
Another look here. This ball's sinking fast, but he's on the full run, and he lays out to pull it in. That's well done there.
John Jay will stand in. He grounded out his first time. And a ball, 1-0.
And even with 2 outs, this is a team that can still put something together here, especially in this part of the lineup, so you can't let your guard down.
A fastball there, and this is bounced sharply toward the hole and into right field, a 2-out single.
Yeah, just a nice job of hitting that time. You can see he's got a strong top hand there, and he just hooks this one into the hole for a 2-out single.
Michael Lee will stride in. He walked and came around to score his first time. And this ball will be chopped foul. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. And here's a fastball called for strike 2.
And after walking him the first time around, he's all business here in the second at-bat.
Get it swinging.
Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center, and he'll have himself a base hit.
After the first 2 hitters, he looked well on his way to a shutdown inning. Now, all of a sudden, you give up back-to-back singles, and they've turned this into a threat after all.
Number 3 will stand in trying to make it 3 straight 2-out hits as he's got a runner in scoring position at second with still 2 away. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting into foul territory now toward the third base dugout. And Beckham will tuck this one away, and the inning is over. Cards strand a couple. They lead it 2-1. Number 28 makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3.
Number 28.
Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Swing and a ball bounced back up the middle. Oh, a sliding stop. Can he get up and make the play? He can indeed. A great play there for the first out.
Boy, it's so nice to have a second baseman that can cover some ground. This ball looked like it might get through up the middle. But look at him make the sliding stop, and that's going to take him right into a good throwing position. And he's able to get enough on that throw to get the out at first.
Billy Hamilton is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. Credit where credit's due. This guy's done a good job out of the bullpen.
No question. He's been able to hold that lead, and these guys really haven't threatened him at all.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike. That's hit sharply past the mound and on into center field for a 1-out single.
As a hitting coach, that's what you want your hitters to do. Hit the ball right back up the middle. You get into bad habits when you try to pull everything, but here just stays right on it and picks up a solid 1-out single.
Brandon Phillips will stand in. He grounded out his first time. And a perfect double play ball here for Peralta. There's one. On to first, and for the second time in 3 innings, they've bounced into a double play, and with this one, the side is retired. Reds go down quietly. They still trail it here 2-1. Back alongside Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, as it'll be Yadier Molina to start things out for the Cardinals here in their half of the inning. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Swinging a ball chopped foul to the left side. Swinging a hard hit ball towards the hole. And this gets through into right, so he turns the 0-2 count into a leadoff base hit.
You think of all the foul tips, bumps, and bruises that a catcher takes over the course of a season. For him to put up offensive numbers on top of that, especially now that he's been doing it for a few years, wow.
Johnny Peralta will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. Hands held high by Peralta. Now the pitch. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
Yeah, and here with the runner who's on the move, you've got no chance of even thinking about getting the double play. So a smart idea there just to take the sure out at first.
Colton Wong will stride in again. He struck out swinging his first time. And this is low, but it's roped in quickly, and that runner will hold at second base. And a fastball in there for a strike, 1-1. And the runner's breaking for third. Now he'll try to bunt his way on, but this is popped up. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Dexter Fowler, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. And this is going to be a foul ball. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Boy, at the very least, if you're going to go down swinging. That's a tough way to make a second out when you've got a runner in scoring position.
Dexter Fowler will dig in. He popped out his first time. Close to the bag at second there. Now the pitch. Called strike at the letters, 0-1.
Don't let him score!
Now a line drive out to second. Caught there by Phillips. Unlucky that time, and that ball will end the inning. Joey Votto will lead things off here in the home half of the 4th.
First baseman, Joey Votto.
Sinkers in there, no balls and a strike.
Yeah, the best way to neutralize this guy's power, just keep putting pitches right there.
And Votto's able to lay off that one as the count turns even to 1-1.
That's a pitch you really have to learn to take against a guy like this. But even if you make contact, you're just going to get something in on the label, so that's a great take.
Swing and a hot shot towards the hole. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Boy, not only was that pitch bearing in tight on him, but it got there in a hurry. You can see he's barely able to get the bat through the zone, but somehow he manages to steer it into left field for a base hit.
Marlon Byrd will stride in. He walked and came around to score his first time. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. Peralta for 1. On to first, and they get the double play.
Boy, that's the great thing about having a good sinker, and it seems like a lot of times, even when guys do get a hit off of you, the next guy's going to come up and ground into a double play anyway. We've seen it before, and that's exactly what happens here.
Devin Mesoraco will stand in now with 2 away, and it's back to the drawing board here following the double play.
Yeah, and that was the 3rd of the game so far, and it's going to be really hard to win when you're just giving away outs like that.
And that misses for ball 1. And a sinker sinks too much there as it bounces into the catcher's glove.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitters count here, 2-0.
Come on, Red.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Now that he's worked it to 3-0, he's got a couple of free pitches here to pick out one he really likes.
Come on! Here we go.
And he won't even have to take the bat off its moorings. A 4-pitch walk here. Curtis Granderson will dig in now, hoping to perhaps make him pay for the 2-out walk. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1.
Now you've got the tying run over at first. 2 away. He's going to be looking to try and find a gap right here and bring that guy all the way around to score.
4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. And this will be fouled away. The 1-1 home. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Well struck, but foul over by the coaching box. Just did get a piece of that one, so he stays alive here. Off-speed pitch, and it's strike 3 called, and I think he got a little help with that one as the side is retired. Reds lead 1. Our score remains 2-1. Jaime Garcia will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And now a sharply hit ball toward the right side as this gets foul past the coaching box. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down.
That changeup's been real effective for him so far. The guys have been falling behind in the count, so they're forced to protect it. This thing looks so good coming out of his hand that they just go ahead and chase after it.
Mark McGuire will dig in now. He struck out and lined out in his first 2 at-bats. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. Now a fastball. Look out as he has to duck out of harm's way there. Can't imagine guys like that too much.
Yeah, not too much indeed. You start getting into the danger area when it's up and in that high.
1-1 pitch on the way. Right there at the belt. 1-2 now.
And now he's made most of the hitters inside conscious. And of course, that opens up the outside corner when he has to go there.
And that misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Well, this is a spot where it helps to have a 2-seam fastball like that so you can work in on the right-handed hitters.
5th inning, 2-1 our score. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now. John Jay waits on deck. Oh, and this fastball is absolutely grooved as it is belted to deep left center field. Does he have enough to get out of here? Yes, a home run. So a solo shot here to left center field, and it gives the Cardinals a 3-1 lead.
Kind of a gift in location, and this is the wrong guy to be giving gifts to. I mean, you see the location on show track, way too much of the plate there. You're not going to get away with that too many times, that's for sure.
John Jay will dig in, 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. Here's the first offering. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Boy, he goes right back to that same pitch that he just gave up a home run on. Put it in another dangerous location, too. Lucky he got away with that one.
Hit hard to the right. Foul. And now the Reds are going to get the bullpen moving here, and it's a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. On a ball hit hard down the line toward the coaching box, it's a foul ball. Struck him out, but he'll try for first on the drop third strike. And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are 2 away now.
Yeah, he's lucky this ball doesn't get further away. It's a fastball in the dirt, but luckily he's able to block it and make a strong throw to first.
Michael Lee will dig in. He singled his last time around.
Come on, Red!
First pitch here misses wide, 1-0.
Come on, Blue. Up. Oh, come on.
Not close. It's 2-0. You get the sense he's starting to nibble a bit at the corners here, and that's something he wasn't doing earlier.
Yeah, and he sort of backed off the throttle a little bit, too. I'm wondering if that home run ball might have changed his approach just a little bit.
Look out. All over the place now. 3-0.
And a good job here of making him throw a lot of pitches. He probably doesn't have a whole lot left in the tank, so the more you make him work, the better your chances of getting a mistake.
That's hard hit back up the middle. Oh, a tough play. Throw not nearly in time, so despite the great effort, that'll go into the books as an infield single.
Boy, what a great effort just to knock this one down before it gets into center field. But that was going to be asking a lot for him to get up and throw his man out. And as you can see there, that throw is well late.
Number 3 will dig in. 1 for 2, including a home run thus far.
Strike him out!
Lays off 1-0. In the dirt here. And he is safe at second, and the wild pitch here could prove costly with 2 away.
Well, here's another look at this on Show Track. And actually, this pitch might not even show up on the graphic. That's how far away from the plate it was. And this will let that base runner take a nice little stroll up to second base.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
And now with that pitch count getting up there just a little bit, you can see that some of these pitches are missing just a little farther away than they were earlier.
Not much of a lead at second. Now here's the pitch. Now a swing and a ground ball. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. One for the Cardinals in the inning on the solo home run. Middle of the afternoon at Great American Ballpark. It's now 3-1 St. Louis. Zach Cozart will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the fifth. And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball one. First two pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
And this is what you got to do up there, Steve. You got to wait him out.
Yeah, and if you can lay off the off-speed stuff, that's when you're going to get your fastball to hit.
Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close.
Yeah, and that's not always an easy play for a pitcher, especially when he has to barehand the ball. But luckily, he's got plenty of time out there, so he's able to set himself and then make a good, strong throw.
So the first man set down in the inning now for Gordon Beckham. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. Cold strike on the outside part of the plate, 0-2.
Yeah, that's a different pitch here, but also on the outside corner. Also taken for a strike. So he's got him in a quick 0-2 hole now.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
And now, as a hitter, 1-2, you've got to be thinking right center field. He'll take a little swing out and try to drive something the other way.
Here we go.
And this is on the ground to third. Throw to first takes care of Beckham for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, number
Jason Bourgeois will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with two out and the base is empty.
Bourgeois.
Rolled softly down the line, and that is a foul ball. Now a ground ball hit sharply back up the box, and it'll get into center field, a two-out single.
A good job here. Stays inside the ball well, doesn't roll over, and just shoots this ball right back up the middle.
Billy Hamilton will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time and then a base hit last time around. First pitch coming. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball one.
Go, Billy.
Fouled back.
That's right, good eye.
Runners on the move for second. Pitch is high. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
And when you're still searching for your first extra base hit of the game, this will work as a nice substitute. He's into second with the old single and a stolen base routine.
Let's get on base.
Short lead from second, now the pitch. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. And he struck him out, so he's down on strikes for the second time this afternoon. One left for Cincinnati, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. J.J. Hoover will get the call here as he'll start the sixth inning on the mound.
60, J.J. Hoover.
Yadier Molina will lead things off for the Redbirds here in their half of the sixth inning.
Yadier Molina.
And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
Yeah, nice to get that call right out of the bullpen.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
You can tell he's still frustrated after that first called strike. That's still on his mind.
The 0-2 to Molina. Now a ground ball heading for the Gold Glover Votto at first. And he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out.
And I just think this is one of those swings where you just get committed a little bit too early. By the time he realized this thing was going to break out of the strike zone, it was just a little too late to hold back.
Johnny Peralta will dig in for the third time now. He's struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. And a high strike there, 0-1.
0-1.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Let's get him.
2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2. Now a big swing here as he gives this one a good ride. High and deep out to left field. And a scaling attempt at the wall, but it'll be in vain because this ball is gone. So a solo shot here for Johnny Peralta. And the Cardinals open it up now. It's 4-1.
You know, sometimes it can be all or nothing with this guy. He'll strike out in bunches, but when he connects, he can do a whole lot of damage, and he makes him pay right here.
Sean Marshall is out from the bullpen now as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season.
Sean Marshall.
Colton Wong will be the first one to greet him as he'll start fresh here with the bases empty following the home run. Looks like the Reds are going to have some stirring in the bullpen as the lefties begun to heat up down there. Swinging a ground ball to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now. Dexter Fowler will dig in now. He's popped out and lined out, 0 for 2 thus far. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1.
This is our house, baby.
2-0 now.
That's up. Come on, put on your glasses.
And that's taken for a strike on the inside corner. 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
The ball flying around the yard in this one, as you see so far there.
Go.
2-2.
2 and 2's the count.
4 runs, 7 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. And here's a ball hit in the air. Marshall will put this one away, and the side is retired. But the Cards add on just a bit, courtesy of this solo home run. Bottom of the 6th is straight ahead. St. Louis leads it 4-1. Randy Choate will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far.
Randy Choate.
Brandon Phillips will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ballgame. Trying to lay one down here, but he misses strike 1. And this one misses to Phillips. It's a ball and a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
And that's right where you want to be throwing those sinkers, but he's doing a good job at the plate of not chasing.
And he's fallen behind now, 3-1. One thing that man right there will not tolerate, leadoff walks.
Especially right out of the bullpen. This might be a quick outing if that happens.
This to the left side, and a chance to get that run right back as it's into left field for a leadoff single. And the throw in gets away from him. Luckily, however, the first baseman will get his mitt on it, so there is no advance on the play.
And this is where, as a team leader, he needs to set the example. His guys are down, but they're not out of this. He comes through with a solid base hit that hopefully might just jumpstart this offense.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And standing in is the on-base machine, first baseman Joey Votto. And he gets some pretty good wood on it here as this is lifted to fairly deep left. And this is taken in by Fowler for the first out.
Whoa, and as a pitcher, you'll hold your breath anytime a ball's hit in the air at this place. But luckily, he got under this ball a little bit too much. That runner has to retreat back to first base.
Marlon Byrd will get another shot. He hit into a double play his last time. Here's the first offering. And a sinker sinks too much there as it bounces into the catcher's glove. Now here's a ball sent out to right center field, and that's going to get down for him, a base hit.
Well, that's 3 batters faced and 2 hits so far since coming on. Not exactly the scoreline he was hoping for. So he's going to need to dial himself up a little ground ball right here and try to work his way out of this.
Devin Mesoraco will stand in. Base on balls his last time. Hit hard, but foul. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Now a pickoff play at second, and he's back in standing. Way outside. 1-2.
And here's where the Reds need that one key hit that's been avoiding them.
No lead to speak of at second. Here's the pitch. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
And again, they try to take him down in the strike zone just to see if he'll go after that pitch below the knees. But with 2 strikes, he's been able to lay off that thing now twice in a row.
And now this is swung on and pulled down the third base line. But a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Now a spin and a throw back to second, and he'll get back in standing. And he'll turn and throw back to second again. Might have an idea something's up here. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
Well, you know it's just the 6th inning, but you kind of get the sense that they need to come up with something here. So that could be a really costly strikeout.
Curtis Granderson will step in now and see what he can do with 2 on and 2 out here in the 6th. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball one. Tough spot here for a left-handed hitter, facing a guy that's exceptionally tough on lefties.
Yeah, you generally get so many at-bats against right-handed pitching. Now you're in a good RBI spot, and you're stuck facing a guy like this.
And he watches one miss outside, 2-0 now.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in a strike zone.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. Can't connect there. It's 2-2.
Yeah, looked like he guessed right on 2-1. That was a good time to swing for the fences.
Runner holding tight at second. Now the pitch. And he just does manage to fight this one off as it's fouled away.
That's right. Wait for your pitch.
And a tough pitch on 2 strikes as he's able to foul it off. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. On to first, and the Reds rally comes up short here as that ends the inning. Reds strand a couple. They trail it 4-1. Back here at Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. 7th inning upon us with the Cardinals out on top, and it's time to check out the game summary to see how we got here. Peter Borges is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7.
Peter Borges.
Now he runs up and gets this one down. And the throw will be too late, so it's a bunt single to get him started here.
Man, you get flat out fly. I mean, once this
25.
thing got down, you figured if this is a fair ball, it's a base hit. That's almost too easy there.
Mark McGuire will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here, a solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point.
Run the runner down.
Cut fastball, and he's got to lean out of the way of that one. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. And this is going to be a foul ball. Now the 1-2. And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. And he just does manage to fight this one off as it's fouled away.
Get the twin, Kelly! Wait.
The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
Ooh, there's a tough one to take right there on a 1-2 pitch, especially after fighting off so many pitches leading up to that one.
Here's the 2-2 offering. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now, 3-2.
Well, that's an opportunity wasted on the mound there. A hitter's got to be defensive on 2-2, but that was so far outside, he didn't even have to worry about chasing it.
Oh, double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3, and they turn the double play.
And that was quite a battle up there. He made him throw a ton of pitches. An advantage pitcher here, as in the end, he gets him to ground into the double play.
John Jay will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0.
Come on, that was a strike.
Grounded, foul. Slider, but that's low as it's dug out by the catcher there. Ready with the 2-1. Well done as he takes this the other way and laces it into left field, a base hit.
Well, he's been a little slow out of the blocks here to start the season, but that looks a little better there as this is a sharp base hit.
Michael Lee will step in, a base hit in his last time. Jay not moving. Here comes the pitch. Starts him out with a slider for a strike.
And now you got to regroup after the 2-out single. You're in a dangerous spot in the lineup, so the inning's not over yet, not by a long shot.
And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle.
Boy, a 2-out single, now nearly a hit by pitch. You've got to be careful right here not to let this inning get away from you.
Now this ball's hit back up the middle, and he's got himself another base hit, his third of the afternoon. Throw will hold that runner at second base, and now there are 2 on with 2 out.
Boy, these fans will be happy to see this guy leave town, that's for sure. He has absolutely eaten him up here in this series. He delivers again.
Number 3 will get his shot now with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 7. There's a first pitch curveball trying to come back to the outside corner. Didn't get it that time. It's ball 1.
He's going to have to punch his way off the ropes now.
Don't give up the run.
Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And that is a foul ball. Just missing extra bases deep in the corner. Close to the bag at second there. Now the pitch. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
And that's the right spot for that slider. Really try hard to tie him up inside. And that's a good job to lay off, too.
And look out as that one ran in and got him.
You know what? I don't know if there's ever a good time for a hit by pitch, but there are definitely some bad times, and that was a bad time right there. Now you load the bases, and you do it for a dangerous hitter as well.
Manny Parra will get the call here in a big spot as he inherits a bases-loaded jam with 2 men out. Yadier Molina will be the first one to greet him, and he'll bat in a big spot here. Bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1.
Yeah, definitely taken all the way. Not a bad idea with the bases loaded.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And this is hit hard on the ground to first. What a stop coming off the bag. And from his wallet, he gets the out at first. A fantastic play, and the inning is over. Another look at the fine play at first that concludes matters here in the inning. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon Business Person Special following this. Michael Wacha will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home 7th.
Michael Wacha.
Zach Kozart will step in now to lead off the home half of the 7th. Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike 1.
Here you go, guys.
For the shortstop, Peralta. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away.
Now batting, third baseman, Gordon Beckham.
Gordon Beckham will stand in, 0 for 2 thus far. And a little tapper up the line, but this will wind up a foul ball. Now a cut fastball, but that doesn't threaten the zone. It's even at 1. Here's a called strike on the curveball, 1-2.
Good curveball right there, and that just really froze him.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Well, I'd be surprised if they go back to the curve again on 2-2. He's had a couple of pretty good looks at it at the plate.
Now here's the pitch.
Here we go.
And this is fouled back and out of play. And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. And the fastball here is hit on the ground, but foul. fastball is lined into center field. That's a base hit.
We'll give you another look at all 8 pitches here in the at-bat. I mean, this was a battle from beginning to end. Took some tough pitches, fouled off a few more, and then eventually he gets his reward with a solid base hit.
Brian Pena is out of the dugout now, as it looks like he'll pinch hit for the pitcher Parra.
Brian Pena.
Now here's the first pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0. Two and 0.
No, that means that's the ball. 2-0.
And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Swing and a miss, 2-2 now.
Hey, nothing fancy, just move the runner.
He's set, now the pitch. And oh, a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning.
Well, this curveball, it just disappears. He thinks he's right on it at the plate. Look where it winds up, completely out of the zone. And that's what you want as a pitcher. You want hitters to chase pitches that aren't strikes.
Billy Hamilton will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
In the dirt, and now let's see. And he is safe at second, and the wild pitch here could prove costly with 2 away.
A little tougher play here for a catcher on that pitch, down and in. He's sort of shielded a bit by the guy in the batter's box. You see him try to slide over and keep this ball in front of him, but instead, this is going to go down as a wild pitch.
Hit hard on the ground is short. And a close play at the bag, but a good stretch by the first baseman got the out, and the inning is over. Reds leave 1, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Burke Badenhop will be summoned from the bullpen now, as he'll take over to start inning number 8.
Burke Badenhop.
Johnny Peralta will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here, a solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. First pitch of the inning here is wrapped right back from where it came, and that'll get into center field for a leadoff single.
As we look at that again, you know, this is not a bad pitch by any stretch. If he throws this pitch 10 times, I bet he gets him out 9 of them. But here you just have to tip your cap to the guy at the plate.
Colton Wong will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far. There he goes. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. One and two now as that's in there at the knees.
One ball, two strikes.
Swing, hard hit ball to second. A bare hand for one. On to Votto, a double play.
Well, that's the absolute definition of a pitcher's pitch right here, especially in a double play situation. I mean, not only is this pitch down, I don't even think it's in the strike zone, and that's an easy double play.
Dexter Fowler will stand in. He popped out in his last time. Hits softly to the right side. Throw goes to Votto over at first. It's in time to retire the side. One hit's all they get. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the eighth coming up. It's the Cardinals 4 and the Reds 1. And now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Jordan Walden will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his third game this season.
Batting in the 8th spot, number 53, Jordan Walden. Now playing left field and batting in the 9th spot, number 15.
Brandon Phillips will start things off here for Cincinnati with Joey Votto to follow next.
For the Reds, number 4, second baseman, Brandon Phillips.
Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there.
Let's go, Brandon. Let's go.
And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
You got to think one thing here. Get on base. A walk will do the trick.
Let's go. Let's go, Brandon.
And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. Pretty clear the plan is to keep everything away.
And that's smart for most guys, but you've got to know your scouting report because this is a guy that can cover the outside part of the plate.
Let's go, Brandon. Let's go, Brandon.
3-1 now.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
A chance here for the second baseman, Wong. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone.
The first baseman, number 19, Joey Votto.
Joey Votto will stand in. He flew out his last time up. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. And Votto's able to lay off that one as the count turns even to 1-1.
And time's getting short here. You don't want to have to face that closer in the 9th inning needing 3 runs. They need to cut that gap down somehow.
Come on.
Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground towards short. And Votto reaches. He's got a base hit.
Yeah, and plenty of hits here so far, but not a lot to show for it in the run column. Maybe this can help turn that around as they get a man on here with just one away.
So a runner at first now with one away, and standing in now is Marlon Byrd. Votto, the runner at first, the pitch. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
And that fastball of his definitely catches your attention. I mean, especially when it's on the inner half.
Line to the right side, but that's a foul ball. Look into Molina, now the 1-1. And here's a big swing as he sends this one in the air out toward deep center. But he's going to get there as he runs it down on the warning track for the second out of the inning.
You know, that's the thing with throwing a fastball as hard as he does. It makes fly balls travel that much farther off the bat. And this thing gets out there a long ways before it finally gets tracked down.
Devin Mesoraco will dig in. Strikeout victim his last time. Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike one. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Well, no taken now. He's going to have to swing the bat.
And a swing and a miss as all he could do was reach out in vain for that one, and the side is retired. One left for Cincinnati. They trail it 4-1. Jumbo Diaz will come on now to start the ninth inning as he looks to keep this deficit right where it is for the bottom of the ninth. Number 15 get us started as they look for a little insurance here in the top of the ninth.
Number 15.
Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball one.
Put him away.
And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike.
Yeah, there's a good one right there, right over the top. And just fire that thing in there.
There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
You know, it seems like every time we check these out in show motion, it always looks like the bat breaks the plane. Look here, sure enough, I don't think he holds up in time. Looked to me like that was the right call.
Mark McGuire will stand in. He homered back in the fifth inning of this one. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Bases are empty, one man out. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Down 0-2 after two great sliders. He's got his work cut out for him now.
And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2.
Well, I think that fastball is just for show there. He's not trying to throw this for a strike.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And now a pitch on the way. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
I'd say he's made a pretty good impression since coming on. 2 batters, 2 strikeouts to start the inning.
John Jay will try again. 2 for 4 in the ballgame. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1.
Corner paint right there, 97 miles an hour. What are you going to do with that?
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. Throw on to Votto will take care of him at first, and the side is retired. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. Nothing further in the Cardinal ninth. Last chance now for the Reds. They trail here 4-1. Trevor Rosenthal is on now to try to close things down here in the ninth.
Number 44, Trevor Rosenthal.
Curtis Granderson will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far.
Right fielder, Curtis Granderson.
Oh, and he hung the slider here, and it's a towering drive out to deep left field. This ball is gone. A home run. A solo home run for Curtis Granderson. And the Reds get a touch closer here. It's now a 4-2 score.
This is a good sign for these guys. They need him to have a bounce-back season after last year, and he's got his first home run here.
Zach Cozart will dig in now, hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
I think that's consistent with how the strike zone gets called nowadays. That's a strike in the rule book, but most umpires won't give you that pitch anymore.
That one's a called strike. Back even at 1. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
Well, there's the true definition of a power arm out of the bullpen. He just reared back and said, go ahead, try to hit it. And he blew that 4-seamer right by the guy.
Gordon Beckham will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs. Now the first pitch. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1.
That thing's coming in there hot. 96 miles an hour.
Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. And he goes and chops this one out towards second. Throw to first takes care of Beckham for the second out of the inning.
Up next for Cincinnati, pitcher, Jumbo.
And it looks like we're going to have a move for a pinch hitter, as it's the left-handed hitting Skip Schumacher that starts to loosen up in the on-deck circle. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And there's a called strike two, as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon.
Yeah, he came with a little bit of a different look that time. This pitch is also in their knee high, and now they've got him behind in the count, 0-2.
Popped him up. Over to the left, but playable over in foul ground. And he'll make the catch here to end it, and the Cardinals have come in here and finished off a 3-game sweep as this one is over.
Well, he did serve up the home run here to make this one a little bit more interesting. But in the end, he does get the job done, and he nails down the save.
Before we take our leave, time for a look at our final line score here in what turned out to be a close 2-run victory. And guys, the Cardinals were given an excellent starting pitching performance here by this man, Jaime Garcia. Picture perfect there. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, Matty, sounds good to me. They needed him to come out and give some support when he was called on, and he gave them a very good outing out of the bullpen. Enough to make him our player of the game.
So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Eric Caro, Steve Lyons, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head on over to theshownation.com. The Cardinals win it 4-2. So long from Cincy.
Our final line score this afternoon, first for the victorious St. Louis Cardinals. 4 runs on 11 hits. No errors. Left 7 men on base. For the Reds, time of the ball game, 2 hours and 50 minutes. A reminder that post-game Metro bus service is available to Anderson Township, Cobblewood Plaza, Kenwood, and Western Hills Plaza.
Mouth is made of metal, metal, metal. Pocket full of yellow, yellow. Pocket full of gold, and I hope you find your dream.